Guys, many of you have been wondering that what is happening, what's happening to Adair, and you've been kind of thinking that but I thought she said she's gonna come on and so on and so forth. Guys, just like I did say before, like I said before, I haven't been well, and it's kind of been ongoing, so it's on and off. So now I am now fully better. I'm just kind of recovering from um, recovering from a menstruational cramps and that. So it's one of those things that unfortunately that we women have to face. Um, but yeah, apart from that, I'm uh, I'm I'm recovered from it now, and yeah, my body is back to normal. So anyway, guys, so we are actually going to continue from where we left off. Um, so just in case that some of you that didn't catch the one that we did, so we spoke about women get your life back in 2025 and stop laziness, plus be a productive woman. So that's what we were initially talking about. So we are going to continue from there, and yeah, we're going to continue from there, from where I left off. um so but before we start, I'm just going to kind of wait a little bit, because the person that I'm seeing here, I don't know for sure whether, if yeah, you see, whether if he or she will stay on. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit for that person to settle in and come back on before we now start. Oh, hi. Hi. Welcome, Mohammed. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for as many of you to come on. Welcome. It's so lovely to have you on. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am good. I am good, thank you. I'm so much better than before. So, yeah, Mohammed, so how are you? How has your week been? How has everything been going? How's the family? Um, so yeah, uh, I believe we can now start. It's so lovely once again to have you on, Mohammed. Um, so so again, like I said, we are just going to continue from where we left off. So yeah, as we start. Oh, but guys, before I forget, many of you already know me. It's your girl Adez. So yeah, as we start. So many of us women, a lot of us women, we often have faced a lot. We faced a lot of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of things that we as women, I mean, before we even turn to a woman, we're still on the growing process from a teenager before you now become 100% adult. So it's kind of like that milestone from the time you're born, from the time you're born up until you take your first step, up until when you turn into from a baby to a toddler, then from a toddler to a kid, and from a kid to a teenager. Then you now transist into the full adulthood, and that is where your life has just really begun. So we as women, we've faced a lot in our life. A lot of things have gone on in our life. A lot of things, both good and bad, that has gone on in our lives, and it has really, it's one of those things in lives, or shall I say, one of those phrases in life that has really, really caused us a whole heap of stress, a whole heap of worry, anxiety, so on and so forth. That at the end of the day, it's kind of thrown us off the boat. That it has made us to feel as if life is meaningless. It's made us feel as if there's no hope again. It's made us feel as if that there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. No matter the circumstances that we face, no matter the circumstances that we face as a woman, our life has not ended. Our life, our life is still ongoing, and there's no way that our life can end unless our creator of heaven and earth says that our life has to end. But as far as he has said that we will continue to have life and have life to the fullest, nobody born of a woman or born of a man can take that away from you. So women, please, I really, really want you to, I really would want you to have that in the back of your mind. Now, so the thing that I would like to kind of discuss with you ladies is because we have really, oh, good, okay, thank you, that's great, from Moscow, wow, that's nice. Thank you so much. So what I really want to discuss with you women is to take life easy. Yes, we as women, we often stress a lot, but it is not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for we as women, because the more we stress, the more we age more quickly, and the more grey hairs that we get so quickly. So it's kind of good. It's kind of good that rather than stressing a lot, rather is good that you kind of put that stress into activity of your choice that you like. And whatever kind of activity it is that you like is very good to actually put that stress into an activity and just make it, bear with me guys, just make it as one of those ongoing activities that you often do, if possible. If it's somewhere that you like often going a lot, is good that you make it an everyday routine. I mean, depending on your schedule. If you're some of those ladies that work nearly every day, at some point in your schedule is very very good that when you're off, use, maybe if you're, say if you're off like maybe for one day, or if you're off for more than one day, use your off day to do that activity that you like to do a lot. It is so good. It's very very important, because the more you do that activity, the more you are less stressed, and the more you are less worried about whatever it is that bothers you. Sometimes also is good to actually meet up, with your own fellow women, yourself. So it is kind of good that, like, at least when you're out and about, it's good that you kind of meet with women like yourself that is in the same situation or the same boat as you. Is very very good to actually to meet up with them, and to, yeah, I mean, it's something that you can just not necessarily stop them, no, but it's something that, if it's one of those things that maybe you meet that woman at the bus stop, and that woman is waiting for a bus, and and the woman's nice to you, then yeah, then I mean, I mean, it's one of those things that you can just easily just strike a conversation with that woman yourself. I mean, is kind of is one of those things that always happens anyway, and that's how women get to know themselves, and to become friends. That's kind of one of those places where one of those strange places where you can be a friend to a fellow woman by yourself, really. I mean, is kind of one of those things that you can meet a woman in various strange places, and then get to know that woman for a very very long time, and after knowing that woman for about 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the when you and that woman look back, when you look back and remember how you met, you guys you'll sit there, you'll be laughing, that, and you even remember how you actually struck that conversation with her, and you guys would just be there, just sitting there, probably in a coffee shop, just reminiscing on old times, and catching up on things that you used to do when you were much younger, that you can no longer do again, and then you remember how you both met at the bus stop. You guys, you'll just be laughing. You'll be laughing and laughing and laughing your head off. You really really laugh. So now, guys, I'm gonna take you into the steps. I'm gonna take you into the steps of how you can get your life back, plus stay out of as in stay out of late kind of being lazy, really. But again, guys, please don't get me wrong. I am not I am not telling, because I really, really won't want you to think that I'm kind of insulting you. No, I'm not. I am not saying that. I'm not saying that you guys are lazy. No. I am not saying that you guys are lazy at all. So please don't misquote me. What I am saying, there are certain things in our life. There are certain things in our life that we used to do, and we don't see ourselves doing it again. And as we've gotten older, and our body is more is getting more weaker, and we don't end up seeing ourselves doing those things that we used to do. So now is a matter of trying to be encouraged to get yourself back into that routine that you used to do. So at some point in our life, we've kind of allowed a little bit of that laziness to kind of come into our life. We've kind of allowed a little bit of it to come into our life and to kind of overshadow our life, really. But again, I'm here to kind of give you guys the steps of how you can kind of get your life back in full control, and to come out of that laziness. So the first step is that if you are bothered, if you are worried a lot about whatever it is, first of all, you need to clear your mind, and you need to clear your intention as well. First of all, whatever your intentions are on the situation that is at hand, that you are facing, clear your intentions, clear them by thinking of thinking of ways to come out of that problem, or to work ways around of how you can sort that problem out by having a clear vision of that problem, by picturing how you can actually bring yourself out of that problem. So by always writing things down, that's one of the steps. That's a good starting point. It's always good to write things down. Then from writing things down, then you're creating a smart goals. So as you're writing things down, you're creating smart goals for yourself of how you want to bring yourself out of that problem. Is it by turning to your closest friend for support, or is it by turning to your one of your closest family member for support, or is it by turning to a professional for the support that you need? That's what those are the three questions that you need to kind of ask yourself. Then the second one is to cultivate growth mindset. So by cultivating the growth mindset is by having a positive mindset. So whatever it is that bothers you a lot, like I said, whatever it is that bothers you a lot all the time, first of all, you need to clear your mind. You need to clear your mind, and to take away all those negative thoughts, because those negative thoughts is what is really hindering you, hindering you from moving forward. So you need to kind of take away those negative thoughts, and you need to bring in the positive mindset. Like I said, writing things down is very, very good. Is a way of helping you to resolve those issues. Now, guys, I yeah, I said this before. I said this before, and I'll say it again. And it's a very very good tool. Even if you I mean, you don't really need to kind of necessarily write it down on pen and paper. Everything has gone digital now, and most people is using AI. Most people is using AI now to write whatever it is that bothers them, and how to resolve those issues. So even me myself, I use AI practically nearly every day. I use AI nearly every day, to write down things that I often forget. So necessarily, I don't kind of need to write it. I just need to talk to Gemini. I just tell Gemini whatever it is that whatever it is that I need, and he will write it down himself, and he will actually remind me that of that piece of information that I actually asked him to do. So yeah, I will recommend, and I will actually tell as many of you, use AI, go digital, use AI, use Gemini, use Alexia. Any any of the two that you feel is okay for you, or if you want to use the two, that's fine. But use Alexa, use Gemini. They are very very good AI. They are very very good in a lot of things. Even if you're struggling and you're having difficulty with schoolwork, or even if you're struggling or you're having problems with, oh, hi Michael, oh, Michael, how are you? Good afternoon. It's so lovely to have you on. So even if you're struggling, whether if it's with schoolwork or whether if it's interview question, whatever it is that you're struggling, just tell Gemini or tell Alexa whatever it is that you're struggling on, and they will actually break it down to the most simplest way that you'll be able to use that method, and to use it. Oh, that's good. They'll break it down to the easiest way that you can just use it as a method, and you just continue using it all the time. So, I mean, sometimes a, because a lot of us women, yeah, we're not getting younger anymore, and the more older we get, the more forgetful that we are. So now, now that AI is one of the most biggest things that both big organizations and companies are using, not even just big companies, is what a lot of people are using on a daily basis as well. So so it's very very good. It's very good for you to use AI as a tool, and a way of helping you to, by reminding you of whatever it is that you've forgotten, or whatever it is that you wanted to do within the week and you haven't been able to do it. Just turn to AI, and tell them to remind you of whatever it is that you were trying to do and you weren't able to do it, and you actually forgot to do it. So just turn to them, and yeah, they will definitely remind you. Now, the third one, prioritize self-care. In everything that we do, everything that we do in our life, self-care, self-care, taking care of ourselves, that is one of the ultimate things. That's one of the ultimate things. Okay, That's one of the ultimate things that we can do. Life is too short. Life is too short for us to be worrying. I mean, why? Why should we worry? Why should we have to worry? I mean, okay, fine. Yeah, we're humans. Yeah, of course we are. We're humans. So we often worry that about bills that is going skyrocket high. Yeah, of course. That's a normal thing, because you're thinking of how you are going to be able to bring that bill that has gone skyrocket high, to bring it down to to an affordable amount that you can pay. Yeah, that's one of the most normal that is one of the normal things that that you can think about. Yes, a lot of problems. Or yeah, that's one of the things that you can actually. That's one of the things that's a normal thing to think about. But mainly, whatever the problem is, we actually need to try our best to not overthink ourselves, because overthinking ourselves will lead us to a lot of health problems. A lot of women that I know, a lot of women that I know, they are currently really suffering it, because their friends, their family, people that they know has told them to stop overthinking, but they didn't listen, and now it has affected them in the long run, that they're now having high cholesterol, that their BP has gone skyrocket high, and it's gotten to the point that they are on series of medication, and is not, yeah, and it is not good. So it's very important. It's very important that we prioritize our self-care by getting enough rest as often as you can. So if you're one of those people that works night shift, yeah, it's good that you get all the rest that you need before you prepare yourself to do your night shift. If you're one of those people that do wake night, that's where it's even the worst. If you're doing wake night shift, and you you actually have to stay awake for the full 12 hour, you are not no you are not you won't be able to concentrate at all. It is not easy. It is not easy to do wake night shift. Is better It is so much better that you do day shift than yeah, it's better for you to do day shift. Yeah, it's so much better that you even do day shift itself, because that day shift you'll be able to. I mean, it's not stopping you from dropping your kids to school. It's not stopping you from dropping your kids to school. I mean, yeah, it's really understandable, because your boss understands that, look, that you have to drop your kids off to school before you can even come into work. But lucky enough, majority of the kids, they are of age. They are of age to even take themselves to school, and they are of age to actually bring themselves back home. But if they have younger brother and sisters, yeah, they will actually relieve the mother. They will actually get themselves ready in the morning, and get their brother and sister ready as well, in the morning, and all of them will go together to their schools. So what the brother does is, what the oldest brother will do is to quickly make sure that his younger brother or younger sister gets to school first. Watch him go into the gates. Then he now goes to his school. Then when they all finish at the same time, he'll he will leave and go and pick his younger brother and sisters from school. Then all of them will come home together, and and then they have a shower. Oh yeah, day is good than night. Yeah, day is good than night shift, but the decision will come from your boss who is paying you. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Michael, you are right. But but really, in all honesty, night shift is not good because night shift it will affect you. I mean, yes, you are young now, but a time will come a time will come in your life that you will not be able to do nights anymore, and that night shift will eventually lead to stroke, and it's not good. It is not good. Is it? And it is one, and it's one of those things that I've taught that I've kind of told one of my former colleagues before. But it's one of those, one of those general things. But yeah, because then I was quite close to one of my former colleagues. But yeah, she took she listened to me. She listened to me. But she said to me that why she does nights, because it's better for her. Yeah, stroke. Yeah, it's better for her because she because in the morning she drops the kids off to school. Then she'll be able to do everything that she needs to do, and then she knows that her kids can bring themselves home because they're of the age that they can bring themselves home. So the only thing that she needs to do is to make sure that that she prepares the lunch and the dinner down, so that the kids will just take the food from the fridge, take it out, and to warm it, and then when it's time for them to go to bed, because the kids know exactly what time they need to go to bed, so that they can actually go to school the next day. So when it comes to that time, when it comes to the time for the kids to go to bed, then she will actually make sure that the kids have gone to bed and they are in a deep sleep before she now leaves. Then even sometime before she leaves, she'll just give them a peck on their cheek and say that, look, that you know that mommy is going out to hustle again for you both. So please, as I'm going, I need you guys to be very good on your best behavior, and to make sure that that you assist me by get by waking up in the morning, getting yourself ready, and prepare your breakfast, and to please help me and drop your brother and sisters to school, so that by the time you've all gone to school, I'll be at home waiting for you guys. So this is what she often used to say to her kids before she leaves. And yeah, and they understand. They even feel sorry for their mum that they're having to do night shift just because of them. But that is to say that the kids are very, very understanding. It's to say that they are really understanding, and they are willing to do anything they can to support their mom. And that's how it should be. The irony of what I'm saying is, in life, we need as much support as possible from every network, whether if it's from family, whether if it's from a family friend, whether if it's from a professional. We need every single support that we need to get by in life, because it's not easy. I mean, when we were much younger, We were able to do everything we could on our own. But now that we are older, we cannot do those things that we used to do when we were much younger anymore, because that life has gone a long time ago. So now, now that we are the old generation, we now have to set a good example. We need to set a good example for the new generation, and to lead them and to lead them the right way. That's what we need. That's what we need to do now as women. That's what we need to do now as women, so that they don't go astray. So now, the last but not the least is build a support plan. So by building a support plan is, first of all, not doing it on your own, by by joining other women that actually shares the same goal and the same passion with you. Is very good. It's very, very good and very important. So it's good to join them wherever they are, wherever they gather, wherever they are, whether if it's church, whether if it's at a conference, whether if it's a seminar, wherever they gather. It's good that you join them and work with them, and find out, get ideas from them of how you can support yourself to get your life back on track. And also also as you're talking to them about your problems, find out from them how they manage to sort out their problems, and they and they will be able to guide you to how to sort your problem. Oh, okay. But isn't it dangerous if the UK police as get to see as leaving those young children at home? They can take care. So Michael, so in the UK, the from age so between the age of 6 and between the age of 6 and 12 years old. No, between the age of 6 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 30, and up to 13, it's not ideal for you to leave your kids on their own. But when they've crossed, when they're a lot older, from 14, 15, 16 upwards, they can actually stay at home on their own. Yeah, they can stay at home on their own. But it's not that they will be home on their own. They have their siblings as well, that is living in the house with them. So all of them, so all of the kids and their siblings, they will actually support themselves and to look after themselves while the parents are out there working. So it's children that is under 16, 15, and 16, 15, 14 and 13 are not really kind of allowed to stay on their own, because because at that time they've not kind of really they've not kind of been trained yet on how to stay on their own. But it's the older ones that are allowed. So anyway, Michael, so I hope that I've answered your question. So yeah, so anyway, guys, I hope that this has really helped as many of you. And before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, and share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. And before I go, guys, Let me. I really like the Western law. That's good, guys. So let me not actually say that. I will actually be. So guys, I'll be on tomorrow, but this time I'm not gonna break my promise. I'm not gonna break my promise at all. I'm actually going. I will be on. I'll be on tomorrow. So you guys will see me tomorrow. So please, 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 don't run away. And before I go, also, like I did initially say, if I do mention that I will be on, and I don't, and you guys don't see me, is because that is either I'm tired from work or I'm not feeling well. That's the only two reasons why you guys won't see me on. But apart from that, you guys will see me on tomorrow. So anyway, guys, so before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me and share with your friends and your colleague and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Okay, I'll hear say to me. Okay, same to you. So guys, I will see you all on tomorrow. Once again is your girl Adez. Bye.